Hey, what's up? It's Nicola Milan. Today I'm going to take you through kind of a diary of a song. I mean, like basically how I write a song from start to finish. I've got a song that I'm working on at the moment that's not quite finished yet. Almost finished, but not quite. So I wanted to take you through some of the writing process of how I came up with the idea, got the inspiration for the vibe, kind of what I'm thinking in my head of the whole sort of finished product, how I came up with ideas for lyrics and structured the song. So hopefully, you know, not only will it kind of show you a little bit behind the scenes into how I write some of my material, but also if you're a songwriter and you want to write your own songs, you might be able to get some inspiration from this in terms of structure and ideas and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to play you a little bit of what I've got so far, so it's not finished. I hope you can hear this. It's kind of got a trip hop feel. And I will do a full version of this and I'll put that video next, and then eventually I'll come back and link it below so you can have a listen to both, just so you can hear the finished product. I don't know why it's not working now. Things seem better but it's still broken somehow. Sorry, I'm not that warmed up vocally, but anyway. Cause even though I wanna love you, I'm not sure I can. I wanted to love you, I wanted to need you, give you everything I am. I wanted to be there year after every year and live all the things we planned. But we had our chance and couldn't make it work before. We don't fit cause it's not our time anymore. So yeah, and it's kind of got this kind of a beat. So you kind of get that trip hoppy vibe, and then when it's produced I kind of feel there'll be a little bit of like background kind of noise in there. I was actually watching Billie Eilish, and I'm doing a cover actually of one of her songs. What's it called? Bitches Broken Hearts. Bitches Broken Hearts. Very, very nice name for a song. But I love her brother's songwriting because her brother wrote that song, and yeah, he's really talented. Really simple songs, but with really meaningful lyrics. I think he's a real talent. So anyway, I was listening to that, and that kind of, obviously because I love that type of music, I love trip hop, I love low-key kind of stuff, anything that's kind of got jazz mixed with other things as well. But anyway, so that's what kind of gave the inspiration for this song. And if you notice, the whole way through, I'm literally at the moment just using 3 chords. And that's it. Those are my 3 chords. But it still works. So even though the chorus has the same chords, it still works and it has a bit of a lift. But what you have to do is, when you produce a song like this, it's things like beats, the drums that come in. So like the first verse will be real kind of acoustic. I don't know why it's not working now. Silence. Things seem better but it's still broken somehow. And I will leave the lyrics below in case you can't work out what I'm saying, because my intonation sucks when I'm not using a microphone. I can't begin to say how sorry I am. And I'll tell you what it's about in a second. Because even though I want to love you, I'm not sure I can. And then the beats come in. Wanted to hold you, give you everything I am. See how it kind of gives it a bit more of a lift for the chorus. So structurally, and I do have a second verse as well, structurally I've got basically verse, chorus, bridge, which isn't written yet, chorus to the end. And I kind of feel like at the moment, because the verse 2 is very similar to verse 1, and so I really want the chorus to go to a completely different place. I kind of want it to be like a little bit like more dissonant, less kind of like dreamy, because this song is about my ex. This is the second song. Actually, I started writing another one, so that would make 3, but the second song isn't finished, so this is kind of the third song, but this will be one that I actually finish. The first song I wrote about him, like we broke up a million times and gotten back together, and that was after breakup number 2, I think, and I'll link it below if you want to listen to that one. But exes make great songwriting lyric material because you have complete fuel for your lyrics because you just reflect on how you were feeling in that relationship, so it kind of writes itself. So this one, like, we've broken up again and it's finished now. I mean, I still love him, and I think I'm always going to have a soft spot for him. I do for a lot of my exes, depending on how we break up. But for this guy, I will always have a soft spot. But the reason that we broke up in the end wasn't because of all of the other reasons we broke up, because we had problems with, he was putting me down and kind of making me feel bad about myself, which wasn't his fault. He had some issues, but still, like, I wasn't prepared to put up with that behaviour because it was damaging my self-confidence. So that was one of the reasons we broke up before. And then for this one, he was really working on his behaviour, and I could tell. But that, in the end, wasn't the reason that we broke up, even though that was the reason we broke up before. It was because things had changed, something had changed. And I was talking to my friend Minky, who I do a lot of songwriting with, and you can see us performing on this channel together, about it. And she actually said that, it's because sometimes you had your chance and then it's just not your time now. And that really hit, it really resonated with me. It kind of was a bit of an aha moment, and I'm like, yeah, like, we had our chance and it's not our time anymore. And that's what this song is about. It's not our time anymore. So the lyrics are like, I don't know why it's not working now. Things seem better, but it's still broken somehow. So he's trying, but it's still broken. And then I can't begin to say how sorry I am, because even though I want to love you, I'm not sure I can. And this was kind of, that line was written just as we were about to break up, and I just, writing these songs is really the only way I can express myself fully sometimes, because you're trying to tell someone that, I don't know if I love you anymore. I don't know, like, I kind of do, but it's changed, and so that love isn't enough, you know what I mean? It's really hard to explain that to someone sometimes, and so that's why songwriting is very therapeutic. Yeah, and so the chorus is like, I wanted to love you, I wanted to need you, give you everything I am. I wanted to be there year after year and live all the things we planned, which basically meant that I wanted him to work. I wanted him to be my forever. I wanted to give him a family, But then the second part of the chorus is, but we had our chance and we couldn't make it work before, and now we don't fit because it's not our time anymore, and that's the truth of it. For me, anyway. So, now I have to write the bridge. I'll kind of dabble around the bridge with you just so you can kind of see where I'm going to, and then I think I will go and work on it and come back and then play you the final product, just so you can kind of hear where it's gone. And I might, at the end of that one, I might explain kind of how I ended up writing it, because I haven't written it all yet. Now we don't fit because it's not our time anymore, and we need to go somewhere now. What have we got? We've got I don't like that because it sounds too, like, cliche, and I don't want to go because it's a trip-hop song and it doesn't, I don't want any of the cadences. The regular cadences do not belong in this song. Could go major, but it's too sad for that. So I think, what I'm thinking is I'm going to keep the chords the same, and I think it's going to be a change in sound. So I want some distortion in there. know, something like that. Maybe a change of beat. I don't know. I gotta work it out. I gotta hit Ableton, start creating some beats, which I'm not very good at. So wish me luck. And then I will see you when I've finished the song. But I hope that kind of gives you a bit of an idea into the songwriting process. Oh, and these are my lyrics, if you want to see them. The chaos that is my lyric spreadsheet. Let me show you here. So, started off with all of these. Started off with here, and a bit of a brain dump of the ideas here. A bit of a brain dump, because you've got to do a brain dump to come up with ideas. You know, you've got to sit there going, okay, what fucked up about the relationship? Okay, and I've done another brain dump on this page as well. You know, this is just kind of what I've dumped here. Like I was lonely lying next to you. We had fleeting moments of happiness in between a lot of angst. You know, we broke up so many times and then it just kind of wore me down. You know, we didn't actually work that well because we were constantly fighting before we broke up. And so you kind of just brainstorm all of these things and then you can kind of collectively pop them into your song. Breakups. Best material for songwriting in the world. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you again soon. And yeah, if you want some other freebies, I've got some vocal warm-ups on my website that you can grab. I also have a songwriting course that will be opening in a few months' time, and I will put an expression of interest form down below. If you want to pop your name on that, I will let you know when it opens. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and tell me if you thought this video was useful. I hope you enjoyed me pouring my heart out to you about my relationship problems. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
No, we don't fit 'cause it's not our time anymore.